Yeah, welcome to the dojo, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got another What Went Wrong. This is a new series that we just kicked off. But have no fear, TyKwonDoe is here. This is gonna be all about looking at y'all stories, looking at y'all messages, and breaking down what went wrong. Now for today's video, we got a surprise at the end, my nigga. We got some good news. We got I'm gonna be using a good person's example of how to shoot your shot in a DM. Cause a lot of guys be like, yo, how you get a girl over Instagram? I gotta get a girl over Instagram. And y'all already know. I don't like that whole social media shit, bro. I hate it. When you ever shooting your shot at a girl on social media, bro, you're already coming from a disadvantaged position. Unless you got hella clout on that joint, like 10 times more clout than her, and you just flex money and shit like that. And even having more clout than her don't really mean nothing, because y'all see them TikTok trends where a girl will post her DMs, the dude will have a whole verified account, and she's still posting him and exposing him, and you know what I'm saying. So there's a particular art to shooting your shot in a DM, and this last, at the end of the video, I'm gonna show them messages. But first, we got our guy named Moses. W name, you already know that shit connected to the Bible damn near. But before I get into the messages, bro, I'm gonna say you already know the dojo is going to the moon. If you ain't a ninja, you better become one now, bro. Cause once we go to the moon, we hitting Saturn. Once we hit Saturn, we leaving the solar system, bro. Olymp not even gonna know we exist. You're not even gonna be able to see us. Alright, so let's get this first one down to it. So it says, yo Ty, I just seen your news video. That shit was heat. I got these text messages with this girl at work, but she was being mad weird the first couple of weeks. She was messing with me, so I asked her for a number, but as soon as I got it, her attitude changed towards me. She would respond 11 hours later. Who the f... Alright. So I said fuck her and kept it pushing. Demon time! Yeah, Thursday. And obviously she wasn't feeling... wait. And kept it pushing because she obviously wasn't feeling me, but then now I'm not giving her attention like she all up on my dick again. And this game happens like once or twice before I just said fuck it and ignored her. Yo, W Ninja, bro. Most niggas, when a girl is playing the game like this, they play along with her. Y'all know what I say. Somebody plays with you, somebody treats you in a way you don't want to be treated, remove yourself from the equation. You can't disrespect me, mistreat me if I'm not even there. There's no more me to disrespect. There's no more me to play with. I'm going. I don't want you no more. You're done. So W him for doing that, where he's like, yeah, she play these games where she act like this, and I just ignored her. Listen, y'all don't realize that ignoring somebody and leaving them alone will be the best way to make them act right in certain situations, because nothing you say or do will help you. You just they won't even take you serious. You just keep telling them the same thing over and over. You just keep going back and forth. You keep playing their game with them. Unplug that fucking controller. We not playing no more. Game over. That's your last life. He said, I later found out she was messing with one of my work friends while talking to me. A treat's gonna be a treat, you already know. But I'm gonna send you the messages so you inform me on what I did wrong. What went wrong, number 2, baby. The first screenshot number 1. He says, hey, he got a contact name saved as Trish with a skull emoji. Yo, funny as shit. He says, hey, he says her name is blacked out. He says, hi, who is this? Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm not necessarily laughing at you, bro, if you watch this. I just know the pain, the heartache, the heartburn that you got when you read that shit. I feel for you, bro. Damn. So she says, hi, who is this? He says, how many people have you gave your number to in the last 24 hours? She says, shit, I don't even know, but I'm guessing you're from blank. He said, I guess I am, but you still gotta explain to me how you don't get caught smoking in the bathroom. She says, how do you spell your name so I can say your number? And LMFAO, I don't know, I've been doing it for a year now. He says, quote unquote blank. And I feel like if I did that, I would be fucked up for the rest of the shift. And she said, nah, I definitely was fucked up. So far, I don't really see nothing wrong. I think that was funny as shit that he just said that to her. Damn, how many people you gave your number to? Like calling her out on her bullshit. Like, sis, you gave me your number and you gotta ask who is this? You knew I was about to text you. I mean, unless he waited like hours and hours later. Usually if I get a girl number, I'ma sit there and text her right then and there. So she could save it. I might call her. Like sometimes real shit, bro, when you give the girl your phone and be like, all right, put your number in my phone. And then she'll probably type her own contact name in. She may or she may not. If you give her your number, same thing. I'm not telling you to save your number in their phone, but I'm just saying, like, you won't really experience this if you just text them immediately. Text them immediately, but no, don't text them for the rest of the day, dummy. I might hit her up immediately, but she might not hear from me until later that day, and I might tell her, yo, I'm just getting home. And then that's when I'm going to lead into FaceTime her or some shit. Because like I said, if I get your number in person, I already have this advantage over a nigga that DM'd you from Instagram. Because you already have this impression of me. You already met me. A FaceTime call is nothing to a person I already met. So have that courage, have that confidence to call her, bro. So then he kind of changed the subject. I would have said something like, yo, all right, lock my number in. It's like, yo, I would have said, yo, hey, it's blah blah blah. If he said his name, why does she have to ask him how to spell his name? I'm kind of confused. So they just start having a normal conversation. Screenshot number 2. He says, so when you tweaking, they don't say nothing to you? Crazy. She says, because I got eye drops on me so I don't look sus. He said, oh, so you a smoker knowing all the tricks and shit. God damn, what y'all trading the smoker cheat codes, bro? Hell yeah, alright, you know I've been doing this. What is the fuck is TS, bro? She said, how you been though? He said, this online school irritating as hell, but then other than that, I'm straight. How about you? Felt that, and I'm okay, I guess. Bro, do y'all see what I just saw? Look at the timestamps on each of these messages. He texted her November 9th, Monday night at 9:49 p.m. She responded the next day at 4:30. Y'all know what I'm about to say, bro. Gulag, 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 gulag. Who the fuck she... Bro, who does she think she's playing with, bro? Like, let's be real. What are you doing that you couldn't text me back that night, that morning, or that afternoon? It's damn near the next night. 4 o'clock, that's in the upper half of the afternoon, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. The sun about to go down. It's November. It's about to be damn near dark outside. So, this is why I would have called her anyway, though. You ain't got to worry about waiting for a reply, waiting for this. See, when you texting a girl and the messages go block for block like this, like her text back game is slow, you have to call her. I repeat, if her text back game is slow, you have to call her. You're going to get nowhere. You're going to just be waiting for the next reply. You're going to realize that you're not making progress. All this time is going to go by. All these hours and hours and hours is going to go by. When all you need is a 1-hour FaceTime call and everything is figured out. But you waiting days and days and days over a period of time of texting her that's getting nowhere. Fuck that, bro. Recognize this shit early or her text back game is ass. I'm clearly not going to get nowhere with her. I need to, just call her. That's why you do that. Alright, now we about to get into the, so basically what I would say for my last guy, bro. Ain't much to say that went wrong right there. What went wrong is that you dealt with her fucking terrible text back game. You know what I'm saying? You try to have a cool ass funny. Realize also this. You using way more emojis than her. You're not even using a lot of emojis, so that's not really a big issue. But after a certain point, as you texting her and you realize the text message is lacking like a flow of energy that's good for making a girl like you, like you're not really showing your personality through text, go to the phone call. And don't ask her to FaceTime her. If you know it's like 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night and she ain't doing anything better, call her. If she don't want to answer, she won't answer. But 9 times out of 10, you might call. If you ask her, like, yo, if you say FaceTime call, or you say, can I call you? You just gave her the option to say, fuck it. No. But if you just call her without asking her, she might fuck around and just be like, all right, bet. Because a lot of times, if you just ask a girl, can we get on the phone? Can I call you? Can I do this? Can I do that? She might make an excuse. I don't have time for excuses. I'm pulling up. Because why would you even ask her or wait for the excuse when you can just do it? And she'll just, if she gonna say no, she gonna say no. Just shoot that shot with the phone call, bro. You automatically gonna separate yourself from the rest of the niggas that she be dealing with. So then we got screenshot number 2. Where this is the good examples of the DMs of how you want to talk to the girl and shoot your shot through the DM. This, usually I would tell a guy, say like, all right, how do you shoot your shot in the DM? I might say one of 2 things. Number 1, I just do a kissy emoji. I only do a kissy emoji because I personally know it's not much personality I can give you through Instagram that'll make my shot more likely to go in. Unless you do number 2. Number 2 is what I'm about to show you right now in this screenshot that should be on the side of the screen. You basically, if you're shooting your shot through the DM, you want to take something she posts and make it relevant and have a conversation just based off of that. That's how you do it. I remember I screenshotted some shit off of a girl close friends one time, and she had 10 niggas in a row of sending not kissy emojis, heart eyes. See, that's the difference between kissy emojis, a kiss emoji, and a heart eye, and a tongue emoji, and all that thirsty shit. A kiss is like I'm blowing you a kiss. I'm like flirting with you. Heart eyes is like, oh my god, you're so pretty. Oh my god. Do y'all notice the subtle difference? It's just an emoji, so it's really not a big deal at the end of the day. But if I send her heart eyes, if I put the tongue emoji, if I put the eyes, if I put the water emoji, this is all like thirsty ass, freaky ass shit. The kiss emoji, I'm just like blowing a kiss with the emoji. That's it. It's not saying you're cute. It's not saying nothing, but I'm just blowing you a kiss. I'm letting you know I want you. You send heart eyes, it's like saying I'm cute. She gonna say some shit like thanks. So now we got this DM. Great example, man. W shot, bro. He says, why that be looking like a down bad pizza? So he ain't commenting on shit like, hey, where'd you get that from? Or hey, how'd you... All the conversation is going to be over with is, I got it from here. Okay, we should go there sometime. You understand? You need to... The best skill you can get when shooting your shot as a girl is you need to be... You don't necessarily need to plan out the conversation. You need to realize what she might say back to you. So don't script what to say when you're talking to a girl. But when you say something, have in mind what you want her to say. So like with this example with a DM right here. He could have planned ahead of himself by saying like, all right, if I comment some shit like, where'd you get the pizza from? She's more likely to tell me where she got it from. And then I might end up saying something like, oh, hey, we should go there. And then she might be like, I don't really go out with you. You know what I'm saying? You see how you could like kind of consciously see where that conversation is going? But look what he replied. He said, why they be looking like a down bad pizza? So then now she has no choice but to defend her pizza. Now y'all talking trash. Y'all having fun with the conversation. It's a different kind of shot. She don't even see the shot coming. She just noticed this guy that's commenting some bold, funny shit on her story. Right? She said, ah ha 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 ha. Why do girls send this? I hate this shit, bro. So then he said, is that the first time you cooked one? She said, no, asshole. Don't diss my cooking abilities. Watch how my man flipped the script, bro. And the second part of this DM. Y'all really gotta follow this whole shit. This shit is a straight trained shot. He said, what's the best thing you could cook then? Lasagna. And he said, let's see it. I'll see if it gets a pass. Bro, this next reply out of the girl. I'm gonna go ahead and mention what I want to mention before I forget my train of thought. By him approaching it with this whole perspective that she has to prove herself or she has to validate her cooking, he now changed the advantage in his favor. The cards are in his favor. The odds are in his favor. Because now she's like, don't diss my cooking abilities. So now she has to prove her cooking abilities to him. And like, this is a subtle way where you have to position yourself to be up, bro. And when the limp say certain things, He chokes a 30 fucking point lead by saying some shit that put him in a position to be inferior to the girl. You know, I don't necessarily say you want to say and be inferior or superior, but you damn sure don't want to be down bad. So the way this guy positioned himself is like she's looking for his to prove something to him. How did he get here? He positioned himself to get here. So he said, let's see it. I'll see if it gets a pass. She suggests to him, let me come over then and cook. Yes, Ersky! Man, y'all know what time it is, bro. Now, I'm going to be honest. A regular girl not just going to say this to every guy. The more nonchalant she is and the more pride she has and the less she likes you, she might say something more dry. She might say something like, I know I can cook. I don't care. Like, the more elite the girl is, the more elite she might be at putting it back in her favor. I mean, luckily, though, he kept it in his position. He kept it in the odds in his favor. Therefore, he hit the score. So then he still didn't fold and say, all right, bet, come over my crib then. He went back to keep it in his favor even more. He said, better be cooking me a 5-star meal then. She said, if I cook you something, you better cook me something. So instead of saying, all right, bet, I got you, we going to have a cook-off or we going to have a motherfucking cooking competition, my nigga said, we will see how I feel. W pimp, bro. Listen, I'm loving the game. It's all about leverage and positioning. And while you need to realize when you have the ball, and you need to pick the ball up and throw that shit out of the motherfucking court. I got the ball and nobody gonna have it. Don't keep dribbling and she could take the fucking ball back and the power can get back in her court. Keep the ball in your court. Keep that favor. Keep the odds in your favor, bro. Keep the leverage. Y'all see how I said the opposite answer? Like, a way to lose the ball right here is for him to be like, in her reply to, if I cook you something, you better cook me something. He could have said some shit like, all right, bet, I know I can cook better than you. That's like a L reply, because then it would have been like, it would have changed the whole game in this situation. So what you need to think is, how can I keep making her prove herself? How can I keep making her fight for my validation? And he said, we will see how I feel. Bitch, what do you mean you telling me you better cook me something? I better what? Who you talking to? I'm gonna see how I feel. She says, rude, I just won't cook you anything then. This is what I'm talking about, where a girl pride might come in and she might try to take the ball back. He says, let's go into the third surprise. Wait, no. So at the end of the day, he says, you do cooking and I'll do feeding. W replies, but I think these next two screenshots about to be about a different topic, but it's just about to be as deep. So he skips some conversation. She says, ah ha 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 again. Doubt it. And he says, wait, you mean cooking or something else? Or she says, wait, you meaning cooking or something else? What the fuck he say that made her say this? I don't think she replied this to the part. But this is the third screenshot that he sent me. But I like that sometimes girls would do this. They would test it to see how bold you are. They might say something like, what do you mean? They might ask you to explain yourself. You never explain yourself. You never give out the cheat code. You never expose the secret. You tease her. This is how you tease a girl. You tease them when they're looking for the answer. You don't give it to them. You hold it over their nose. You wave it in the air. So now you get to it. He said, I don't want to ruin the surprise. She said, wait, no, you can't do that. Which one? Yes, I can. You have to double down on holding the ball, not losing the ball, and keeping your leverage. Because a lot of times with girls, like, that's a great way to tease them. Like, no, I'm going to surprise you. You know what, you don't like surprises? That's some shit I say. You don't like surprises? And they'll be like, no. And I'll be like, oh, the fuck, well, you about to get one. So he's very assertive here. He says, yes, I can. She says, no, you fucking can't. So say, because mixed signals will have me going crazy. That's what we want. Thought. That's exactly what we wanted. Checkmate. We got you. So he sends a voice message. She says, just say which one, asshole. The surprise is if you make a move. Is the surprise is if you make a move or not. So he doesn't feed into her bullshit, right? This nigga, bro, this is, the nigga don't miss. The nigga got aimbot when it comes to this DM shit. So he goes, Come here and I'll tell you. Do I need to tell y'all how wet her pussy got when he said this? Do I need to tell y'all how wet her pussy got when he said this? Because not only is he teasing her, but he's putting his foot down. No tone of voice involved, you can tell this is seductive. See, her energy is all hype, and she calling him an asshole, and she's like frantically looking for an answer. This one line he said just calmed her the fuck down and made her horny. He said, come here and I'll tell you. Whisper in her fucking ear, drive her crazy. She said, come get me. Oh my God. Bro, this is like some 50 Shades of Grey type shit. Bro, she's off the walls right now. So he says, where you at? I personally wouldn't have said that. I might have said some shit like, are you ready? Or like, can you handle me? Or can you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking know. Usually when you in the moment and you like, you already know what I'm about to say. Usually when you horny and you in the moment talking to a girl, it's like a flow. Whatever feels right to say. So he must have felt right to say, where you at? But I personally, like I said, I wouldn't have said where you at, because now we take ourselves out of the freaky element. Now this is setting up an in-person link, but you honestly, it's better off to feed along this freaky ass energy, this seductive energy, because it all builds up the sexual tension. It all builds up the anticipation. Seduction is a dance. You want to keep dancing. You want to keep, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep tango. You want to keep doing the footsteps with her. Lead her on and all that. Feed her on just a little bit more. Tease her a little bit more. She'll want it that much more. If you just give it to her like that, like, where you at? Like, damn, bro, you could have stretched it out. That's why I would have said something like, that's why I said I would have said something like, what the fuck did I say immediately? Are you ready for me? Or can you handle me? And she would have said something like, damn sure I can, or yes I can, of course I can, or some shit like that. And now we constantly going into this element that she proving herself to me even more. So she said, behind such and such. He said, I'll meet you there sometime. So y'all see how the tone of the conversation just went from freaky and seductive and like about to like feel nasty a little bit to now they like talking about plans. Like, you want to finish with the plans, which is what I believe he did. And she ended up saying, say less. He said, I'll meet you there sometime. She said, what, at my house? And he said, yup. And she said, say less. See, he ended up finishing like that, kept it short. So it's not a bad thing that he jumped straight into where you at. I'm just saying that it would have been better to build up more of that sexual tension. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up finishing the plan, securing the bag. WDMs, W-mans, W-fucking dojo, baby. And what I'm going to say at the end of this video, man, we got a lit E-Day tonight. Or, yeah, this should be posted by like Friday morning. May 28th. We got a lit E-Day tonight, May 28th, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you in Europe and you overseas, or you know what I'm saying, check your time zone, bro. We got a lit E-Day. It's going to be on my Twitch, TyKwonDoe. It's not no TyKwonDoe TV, but make sure y'all slide through and watch the dojo catch a motherfucking W gang.